Good evening, family, and welcome back to another episode of Red Center by Night. In the barren land that is dead beyond what is known as the Garden of Eden, 10 children walked hand in hand, small hands holding onto each other, walking through the red desert, sharing each other's hope and despair as one. With that, let's roll the credits.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne.
Last episode, Jen and Maxie formed a plan to get Jeff to donate blood to the tortured Charlie in exchange for their blood. Jeff agrees and manages to rouse Charlie. Afterwards, they interrogated Doodlebug, who ended up killing himself with his own blade, rather than be used as a bargaining chip. Nora convinced Maxie to open up to their coterie, and they ended up agreeing, though a bit hesitant at the very end. Delilah arrived just as Jeff left, barely missing each other. Delilah revealed that she escaped the Inquisition, and after a harrowing few nights, our coterie is finally whole once again. Piecing together the puzzle together, they all prepared for a battle, and the trip to the heart of the mystery, the salt mine, or at least what's in it. Here is where we pick up the story, with our coterie finishing up their preparations for their trip.
So, if anyone has any final business, now's the time.
How are we getting there?
I think most likely. Moneybags here, I'm sure, has more cars.
Yeah. I thought we were walking, but we don't have that kind of time.
We do not have time to walk, even if I can run faster on 4 legs.
I know the salt mine, and I do know where it is. That's easy enough.
Alright. Jackson first, then the salt mine.
Yeah,
Considering the fact that we're going into Inquisition territory with the salt mines, would it be better to have at least 2 cars in case something happens to one? If we need to get away from it.
You're talking about like splitting into duos? Or trios if Nora comes along?
That might be a smart idea, actually, if Nora comes along.
No. We are not splitting up again.
Just in cars. We will be tailing each other the entire time.
I'm not entirely against it.
Considering we're going up against mages who can create significant illusions.
Okay, I'm kind of against it.
I don't think they create illusions. I think they alter reality. There is a...
Isn't that the same fucking thing?
They won't prevent us from seeing things. I do believe 8 genuinely took away all scent. She didn't hide it. She removed it.
I'm more concerned that she did something to me directly, because even after I left her presence and I left the plane, I couldn't smell anything.
They have a wide field that their magic can reach.
Why did Jeff's blood lollies. Still enrage me though. That's weird.
It is a kind of sorcery, I assume. Well, I don't think what Jeff does is exactly like what I can do.
It looked like it. Honestly, just looked like high school chemistry.
Would I know about thin blood alchemy?
Yes,
Is that a
you
thing
would
that
know
yeah.
thin blood alchemy and
Okay.
the fact that the Camarilla thinks that they are a sign of the apocalypse and should be hunted down once we see one of them.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that it wasn't regular. How do I put it? Magic has rules. Every magic has rules. Sometimes playing across the lines is hard.
Okay.
Regardless, we need to go. If we don't understand 8, we're still racing against.
Who's coming? Is Nora coming?
I don't want to go.
As long as you stay close and don't do anything stupid.
I never do something stupid.
You've been the brains of this operation for a long time now. Stay close and stay armed, and I don't want you to come along, but you'll you'll dread.
It's fine.
The more of us, the better, I suppose. The brothers are going to go in hiding for a while.
Sounds good. What about the rest of the staff?
They're distant enough and separated enough from all of this that they'll just disperse and entertain themselves until it's time to come back on shift, I suppose.
That's good. I don't think anyone could stop Nora from doing something that she truly wanted to.
No.
If you'd like to come along, then I'd be happy to have you. Terrified, but
We're a team. We'll all keep each other safe.
Need all the hands for this operation, and even if they question me, I can just still get away.
I know.
That's very true.
So
Nora's driving.
Okay.
You crashed my last car.
I didn't crash it. I ditched it on purpose because it had its windows smashed, and I assumed that it was the Inquisition.
That's my concern.
well, from what I've seen from this town,
Everybody's windows get smashed.
yeah, everyone's windows get smashed. If you park on
Yeah, when Jeff and I got back into his car, his windows had been smashed.
Probably the scariest monster of all.
Humans.
Teenagers.
New favorite cryptid. No, it's just locals.
local teenagers.
The local
The
youth.
worst.
No, absolutely not. Worst fear.
There's only one thing worse. A child.
No.
No.
All right. 2 cars then?
Fine.
I'll
All right.
The other one.
All right.
So where are we heading first?
Let's go check on Jackson, I suppose, to see what he can tell us about whatever it is they were mining and studying.
You've got that address. I'll follow you in the other car.
All right. Want to ride with me and Nora?
Sure.
All right. I'll go with Charlie.
Let's go. And he's so dead. That's fine.
It's fine.
He's not dead. He'll be.
Have hope.
Have hope.
Yeah. So as all of you pile in, Maxie and Jen, you pile into Nora's car, a Corvette, pink, bedazzled once again. The moment she turns on the engine, Taylor Swift starts playing.
Fantastic.
So, and then she starts talking about the fact that there's a new album that came out. I'm so excited about it.
Delilah's staring longingly at that car. Fuck, I chose the wrong
Meanwhile, there is a really old Civic Honda for
Amazing. Charlie's like, yes.
Yes. It's a fine automobile.
It's one of those cars where you need to like go up to the front and wind up at the beginning.
Such an old man.
I mean, it's a quality
Like
machine.
little crank cars.
I'm serious. Look, this thing will last you another 15 years.
For fuck's sakes.
Yeah, they don't make them like this anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, you open the door and it squeaks.
Oh, it's got. It
has-
Tell me it has like
Yeah, it has
winding
the
handles
winding
for the window.
handles for the window.
Yes.
You know what? That dead battery is never going to keep you trapped in this car. That's fine. It's a good thing.
They've got a point.
All right.
Does it have airbags?
Only on the driver's side.
Do you need them anymore?
You don't need one.
You don't need them
Yeah, honey, if you go through the windshield, you'll
It's
be
the
fine.
thought that counts.
All right.
Amazing.
To Jackson's safe house.
Jen
Yeah.
sits in the back of the Corvette and like.
It's just like
Oh,
dead.
my-
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
like
fully
staring
dead
over
staring.
the back, like dead eyes. Like, no, I have to keep them in my sight.
You know, the first car I ever drove was a Model T. That's not a lie. I remember the first road they had in Crystal Springs. It was a circle.
Charlie, I don't know how to tell you this. I don't know what type of car that is.
Really forget.
Really honest.
Charlie's that like you didn't need to earn your license when I was young. You just drove down to the fucking
drove.
police
Yeah, when did you
station
start
and they
driving
gave you
as
a
a child?
license.
I gotta tell you, when I was driving, you were talking about airbags. There weren't windows.
Yeah, everything was soft top.
There was a crank in the front.
Yes.
You had to manually fill with water every so often, or it would rotate. It's not like there's a gas station.
You're so old.
Tell you what, running from the cops in one of those, that's a time.
You're walking.
The hilarious
across
thing
one
is
of
that
those.
Jen is just as old.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
They were like about 10, 20 years apart.
not even.
Not even.
No, it's like less than 5, I think.
And as Charlie's driving, you can literally see Jen just
Yeah,
staring.
just-
at
Yeah.
you.
It's not the like dead. It's just that like every minute or so they just.
Still there?
Okay.
You said you ran away from the cops in one of those old things?
Yeah, no, I was a booze runner with my brothers
Hooligan.
a long time ago.
You were a booze runner.
You know,
Jen can hear this with his
Jen,
heightened
you know,
senses.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Jen hears everything.
It's,
Jen knows all.
yeah, no, before Prohibition hit the rest of the country, you know, Mississippi had its own.
Huh.
So we had to cross state lines, get supply, and get back. And then there's only so many roads. They always knew where to look.
Interesting.
That's one way to put it.
Hey, keeps you entertained.
Yeah.
Is,
Yeah. Never a dull moment.
Is that where Doodlebug came from?
No. Bug was much later. I didn't meet him till I came here.
To Australia.
Hmm.
Was that in the wars?
Right at the end of World War II. Yeah. Right before the wars in Sydney, but those aren't in your history books.
No. I have heard about them.
You remember?
Remember?
You said you've heard about them. I mean, you've got, what, 6 days at the moment? Something like that?
I've been doing some digging.
Okay. What else have you learned?
Enough. You're a curious character, Charlie.
Uh-huh. I am curious at the moment.
Yeah. And now all this.
You got the, as Jen would say, you got the vibe of someone who wants to tell me something. Am I right about that?
I don't want to tell you something. I want to know things. I want to ask you something.
Well, half right. I'll round up.
Can I trust you?
It's bit strange asking me the answer to that question, don't you think? I hope so, but then again, I looked you in the eye 2 nights ago and said I'd keep you safe.
And then you didn't.
No, I didn't. Not for lack of trying, but trying ain't doing, so I'm sorry about that.
It's not your fault.
Mm.
There's only so much you can, one very angry, kindred can keep you quite preoccupied.
Yeah.
But that did make me realize one thing, is that I can't always have you guys looking out for me. And it's not any fault of your own, but you're not always going to be there to look after me.
No, that's true. Usually that sort of thing's wisdom you get to pick up after a few years at least. Not 10 minutes after you're born, so to speak. You shouldn't know what it feels like to get staked. It's not a thing you should know. Not yet.
I feel like a lot of my life, this one and the last, has been the you shouldn't have known this yet.
What do you remember that you did before?
I don't remember much, but I've been told enough. And it feels right. Enough for me to know that it's true.
As Delilah says that, Nora pulls into a driveway. You glance at the street sign and says Stanley Crescent.
Stanley Crescent.
That familiar to you?
Fuck, is it?
No.
No? Okay, cool. But interesting. I need to know you've got my back. And I also want to be able to stand on my own. I don't want to ask this, but I feel like it's a two birds, one stone situation if I do. And I am going to pull out the vial that Jeff dropped. I need you to do me a favor.
What's that?
You know what it is.
I think I'd rather hear you say it.
Please. I need to understand this world if I'm going to live in it. And I know that A, you can teach me, and B, as it could offer some security.
You are learning. What is it you want me to teach you?
How to look after myself.
Okay.
You owe me that much.
You deserve that much. To be honest, your sire owes it to you. But if that's not a debt that we can settle, somebody oughta. Of all the things I can teach you, why is it... Well, I suppose I should just ask. What is it that I can do that you want to learn?
Where's Charlie's knife?
It's strapped to the inside of his jacket.
I'm gonna glance, because I'm gonna assume she now knows, like, generally where he keeps it. I'm gonna glance down to the jacket and go, so far I've lived by running away.
Okay. That's,
I'm not gonna be able to run away forever. I want to stop running away if I don't have to.
all right. Now, I'm going to tell you 2 things. One, when it comes to fighting, taking carry yourself, that I can teach you happily all day. But, it is a long road to get to where I got when I earned this. I'm going to move my jacket to the side so that you can see the handle of it. I'm going to say, I'm going to point to the handle, which is bone. I'm going to say, I'm going to give you one guess where that came from. You got to give something. And then I'm going to, driving with my right arm, just put my left arm down, which has the tattoo on it, and say, you get a lot back. But, some hard nights ahead of you if that's something you want for you.
They're all gonna be hard nights. I just want to make the choice of how or what it is for once. I want to have choice over this. And this is my choice. If you'd let me.
You deserve a choice. But you should also know, if you drink that, assuming that's what you want to do with it, you're going to have a harder time making objective choices about me, around me. You know what happens when you drink a kindred's blood?
I've only been here for like 6 days.
It's a bit like a drug. I felt it with Doodlebug just then. I mean, I did what I had to do. In a way, I knew it was what he wanted. You drink from someone, it's like you always want to think the best of them. You have a hard time wishing them ill. It's, you know, it's what happens when you make a ghoul. It's what happens if you do it enough, you make what's called a blood bond. And then you basically don't have free will around that person. They don't own you, but it's everything but. They say jump, you say how high. So,
Okay.
just take that in for a little bit, because doing it once, that's just one step of the process. You'd have to do it 2 more times, quickly-ish. I have no intention of putting you in a situation like that. But I also don't want you drinking that without knowing what it's going to feel like.
Okay. Thank you for telling me.
It's really not something that should be a surprise.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, want to think on it for a bit?
I've already made up my decision, made up my mind. It's up to you.
Why do you need the vial?
I'm not exactly going to go for your wrist.
Why not?
I don't know, feels rude.
It's not.
Fair enough.
Nora pulled into the driveway, and it's like just a one-story house. Most of the houses you've seen are all one-story. There is a huge fencing around it, and at the end of the street you can vaguely see the sign Priest Street, but you are still what you assume to be Stanley Crescent. Charlie, you pull right behind Nora's car.
Mm-hmm.
And as you pull in, you see, well, Jen just staring.
No, just Just sort of like, there's a moment of the staring of just like, oh, they're having this conversation, and then it's that like sits back down, just, I shouldn't be listening to this conversation.
This is not a conversation I should be a part of.
It's like, I can't help but hear it, but at the same time, I'm going to try and pretend to give you guys privacy.
Just Maxie turns around. What's the matter? What's the matter, Jen? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
No, Nora's still talking to Maxie about this. And the new concert, so I'm gonna go to the Midnight's concert, so even if you're not there, I'm gonna go.
I love how you're
Is she amazing?
basing decisions on us
Is she a
surviving.
Maisie Peters fan? Is she a Maisie Peters fan?
Yeah.
They're coming to Melbourne at some point in time in 2023.
I love how like you're making decisions based on based on us surviving.
We are going to survive.
Well, yeah, that's fair actually. We'll be fine.
We're going to survive. Stop being a pessimistic dick.
Wow. Okay.
That's their whole personality.
How dare you just insulted the whole clan.
My fucking brand. What? I was trained this way. Anyway, I can make those jokes now because you know. Anyway.
Back to Charlie and Delilah.
Like, well,
Big
nothing's,
moves.
nothing's happening there. Move the lens.
All right, so Charlie's gonna undo his front sleeve. You can see there's a tattoo going down that arm with like 7 coils of a snake, and the bottom 2 are solid red, but the rest are in black and white.
You have a lot of explaining to do at some point in time. When you have time, and when you're ready, obviously.
Genuinely do not know the half of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm always here to listen.
Sure thing, Doc.
And Delilah will very gently, very timidly pick up Charlie's wrist
Okay.
and feed.
Alright. Charlie, please roll 1 rouse check.
Incidentally, you're getting blood potency 3 blood.
Fuck yeah! Oh no, they're both gonna come out absolutely shit fucked.
You're gonna it's gonna taste a lot different. Even
Oh
though-
no.
Very heavy blood.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, Delilah, as you are drinking this, you do not feel the pull of the blood bond because you're currently bonded to somebody else.
Hell yeah.
That interesting.
So curious.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
Okay, so sorry, did you say I needed to roll something or just
1 rouse check.
Oh, okay.
So you need 1 rouse check full of blood.
I mean, logically, you probably
That's a
wouldn't know,
success.
considering.
No, I would have to do some magic to know that. I'm pretty sure.
Ah.
Alright.
Well, Charlie doesn't have to know that.
Nora gets out of the car. Nora gets out of the car and says,
Fuck.
alright, shh. As you are just finishing up your
Chat.
chat exchange, Nora gets out of her Corvette and, well, looks at the obviously dark house.
Let's see if anybody's home.
I don't know if you guys should come in there. I mean, look at the mail. And you spot that the porch outside is littered with mail, unopened, and been left out in the sun.
Let's test a theory then. And Jen just walks right up to the house and opens the door and tries to cross the threshold.
Yeah, you cross the threshold with no issue.
Oh no.
Jen sort of stops on the other side and says, yeah, he's dead. This is not a private home anymore.
Nora pops a head in and goes like, maybe Jackson moved?
Mm-mm. If he moved, he would have sold the place, which would make it still private property.
Oh,
I need to be invited into private property.
it's been abandoned.
It's abandoned.
Okay.
Let's.
One thing I'd like to do is, can I work with me here? I'd like to test one of the lights. Like, is the power still on, or has he been dead long enough that the electricity's been turned off because the bills haven't been paid?
The power turns on.
Okay, so it's been recent. Alrighty
Jen's
then.
gonna start sniffing around.
Check food. See if what's rotten and what isn't. We can kind of or we can just find the body somewhere.
Can I
Jackson!
smell rotten food?
No. You can smell freshly baked cookies though.
Whoa.
That's worse.
Not
That's worse.
Yeah, I was about to say, are we officially out of the car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sense the unseen immediately.
Yeah, no. Jen-
Immediately.
Sense the unseen, even without a roll, would grant you nothing. There is
Okay.
no one or no supernatural creepy things in this property.
Interesting.
Yeah, Jen will continue sniffing around, like, and, you know, eyes of the beast, sense beast, just, what can we see? What do we smell?
The rooms are empty but pristine. Most of the furniture has been left there, but most are clean. It's as
Right.
if it's like a show house at this point.
Finger over,
make
like,
boxes.
a coffee table. How much dust?
Nothing.
No dust.
No dust at all.
This house is immaculate. Is there anything in the kitchen? If I can smell cookies?
When you go into the kitchen, it's warm inside, as if somebody has just finished cooking.
So the outside doesn't match the inside that way.
Yeah.
Outside's derelict, like an abandoned place for weeks.
Well, it still looks, like, other than being dark, it doesn't look like it like, other than the mail, it doesn't look like it's been abandoned for months.
I mean, there's grass growing a bit taller than usual, but aside from that,
Yeah, but that's just a rental. It's just a rental property.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who mows the lawn in their rental?
Is there food in the fridge?
oh, you open the fridge and there is food. Stocked up,
Where's
frozen,
what's
and
the
fresh.
Can
So
we
people-
locate the cookies? If
You
Roll
open
for
the
good.
oven
I'm
and
gonna
there
one
is
track mine.
cookies inside.
Got the most-
how hot is the oven? Still probably pretty hot. Yeah?
pretty much, it's already
oven's still
affecting
pretty
her.
hot. As you're snooping around, Charlie, first thing you notice when you enter the kitchen, you notice that there is a card on the table on the island.
Okay, I'll have a look at that.
You pick it up, and it has the name Pentix and the logo right there.
Maxie, you're gonna want to have a look at this.
Yeah, what's up?
Familiar? What is there anything written on it, like a message or anything?
Nothing, just the logo.
That's got the. It's really got the air of a message to it, without any words.
How
calling card.
long did it take us to get to here?
About 35 minutes.
They're watching the plane.
Of course they're watching it fine. The Inquisition knows where we're sleeping at night.
No, but card.
Yeah, so she's obviously fucking watching the plane too.
Nora sighs and goes like, well, there's no... Fuck. Well, we gotta have to move, but we can't really move. Well, we can right now. We could just uproot all our lives, but don't we have another stop to go before we do that? Or
We
do we
do.
just skip it completely and...
No,
No,
we
we're going to the mine.
We need to go to the mine.
we're finishing things here. Frankly, damn.
I'm sorry.
He trusted me. She didn't lose me.
They've always got eyes on you.
If she had taken him and he was still alive, you wouldn't be able to get inside, would you? He would still consider it his.
Yeah. It's pretty likely. I can't like 100% guarantee it, but it's very likely. As long as it's considered private property by the owner. I can't cross the threshold.
I have a random question about your guys' abilities and stuff. Would it be if the owner of this place died but then was resurrected as one of you, would it still be under his property or...
It's still technically considered private property, I think.
Are havens considered private property?
Yeah,
Really?
I think so.
Well, our haven's not private property anymore. Everyone's been there.
Well, I mean, not everyone has that
Problem.
the issue that I have.
Yeah.
Would we consider it a haven, though?
He may have abandoned it in favor of a different haven.
So
Like, if it's been abandoned by the owner, whether they've been resurrected or not. It's,
For all we know, they might have taken him to these mines because he has experience.
that's a good point.
That's also true.
Um,
That means that we have to get to the mines.
yeah. Can Delilah quickly scan any of the rooms that we might have checked?
All the rooms look pristine, just like the others. Nothing's been touched.
It's too clean,
Yeah.
like the plane.
the fact that there's no dust.
Yeah. It's not natural.
I'm more concerned about the cookies.
Also concerning, but I'm sorry, a house gathers dust in a day.
Especially in Alice Springs. It's so dusty in here. Have you seen my car?
It's a strange.
We have to go.
Can I take a bite out of one of the cookies?
I'm gonna take a bite
Do
out of one of them.
not.
Were there cookies? Are there actually?
Yes,
cookies?
there
Actually,
The cookies are in the oven.
And you're biting it? Are you eating it?
Do
I want
not.
to take a nibble.
If you try to eat it, Jen will actually hiss at you.
Are you actually?
Don't put fucking shit in your mouth.
I'm hungry.
What?
You're a vampire. You don't eat cookies.
The chocolate.
Yeah, it's probably also full of magic bullshit. I made the mistake of being very upset and sticking a blood lollipop in my mouth. Luckily, I'm okay. Okay? I don't want anyone else to do stupid shit. I'm the one that does stupid shit.
I'm just gonna like walk up and like put a hand on Jen's arm, being like, okay,
No more stupid shit from you guys.
Okay.
It's my turn.
okay.
To be fair, I drank the weird blood bottle, and
Yeah.
we've all had our moments.
We've all had our
We're
moments.
gonna try and stop each other from having more moments like that.
That requires us moving on.
Let's go!
In the cars.
So Delilah doesn't eat any of this stuff.
I didn't say I dropped the cookie.
Sure didn't.
Can I take the cookie and sniff it? Like, just actually like,
Yes.
because I mean, I know it's probably not got blood in it, but Bloodhound just, I want to have a sniff.
Smells like regular cookies. However, when you turn the cookie around, there is a letter. There is a word on the other side that says "take one."
Thanks, Alice. Jen,
Absolutely the fuck not.
Jen will.
Is there a looking glass?
Jen will
around
actually
this?
Yeah,
take the
shit.
rest of take the tray out
Where's
of
the-
the oven
where's the
and
drink
flip all of them over. Do they all say take one on the back?
Take one.
I'm taking.
Jen will open the fridge and check like
Does
a
this-
bottle of Coke or like if there's a bottle of like something in the fridge. Does it say drink me?
No, it says take one.
I know that we're in Australia, but is there any chance there's a basement?
No.
Okay, cool. Is Jackson dead? Because that means I've lost a touchstone.
Jackson is not dead.
Have I lost the touchstone anyway, considering he's fucking gone?
You will receive a stain though. Ooh.
My first one?
Stains for days.
I know.
We're
We're
so
all getting
stained.
one.
I can have one.
Oh yeah, well that's because you're an eight.
Because as far as you know, Jackson's dead. At least in game.
As far as you are concerned,
As
Jackson.
far as you are concerned, Jackson is dead.
I think.
One touchstone gone.
Check in the locker.
Don't get no
That's
chance.
plus 2 stains.
2.
That's 2 stains.
Two.
Get fucked.
Everyone's stained.
I'm not.
Except for Jen.
Jane is once. Sorry, Jane. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Anyway.
Jen is the best.
Alright, 2 stains.
Alright.
Great, so, everybody,
Maxie on the back. Oh,
Let's go.
we are so utterly moving on.
okay.
This is reeking of mage bullshit, and I would like to leave.
Let's
Mines.
go to the
I
mine.
can't believe
Are
I'm
we
about to...
really going to the mines now? And then, like, Nora's looking at the time, and it says 30 minutes till daylight.
What?
Like, if we have to move, we have to move now, because the salt mine is underground,
We
right?
are
How-
not spending a day down there. I didn't realize it was so late.
Can't we?
We're not
push
sleeping
past-
here.
I mean, I can...
It was 35 minutes to get here.
But the salt mine is... Where is the salt mine?
That's got to be at least an hour out of town.
Easily.
No.
No?
Google Maps it.
Yeah,
Maps.
Jen will
Yeah, I
probably
Google
vote
Maps
Google
it.
Maps.
Storyteller maps it.
20 minutes according to the store.
It's time to go.
Are we gonna sleep in the fucking salt mines?
If we
It's-
have to.
Isn't salt supposed to like keep creepy things out? So
It's
if
crawling with inquisition.
that's wait, where did we hear about the Inquisition?
Jeff.
Doodlebug.
Oh no, wait, it's Doodlebug. Sorry.
A Doodlebug's been tortured and
Has no
How-
reason to protect the Inquisition.
Are we sleeping somewhere or are we
I-
going?
Well,
Guys,
we're gonna drop
guys,
wherever we're
Guys,
standing.
trust me, we can get into the salt mines.
Why do you know that?
I've just got a hunch.
I mean, isn't she like ex-Inquisition or something?
No.
I'm more inclined to trust.
Yes, trust me, please.
I can distract
Please.
them.
No.
Nora, you won't need to, I promise.
If the worst came
We
to
can get
worst,
going.
we could cover ourselves in a car and you could drive us home.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have that.
Delilah?
Yes.
Can you get us into that salt mine?
Yes.
How?
I won't need. I don't.
You
I've-
have to know.
I've got to look.
No, no.
They don't-
No, we're so past that.
I don't think they. I don't think they're scoping it out nearly as much as you guys think they are.
And how would you know?
Because, like, during that conversation, they didn't sound like it.
The conversation that you had with the Inquisition,
Yes.
who
They-
know that we are
Sure.
curious about the salt mine, or at least they know that I'm here.
Why are they not
You're
curious
here,
about the
they
salt
don't
mine?
know anything.
What do they care about if they don't care about that?
They care about 8, 9, and 7.
Where are 8, 9, and 7 supposed to be?
What a good question!
This just seems like they would talk about where they're going if they're not concerned about the salt mines.
Let's just go to the fucking salt mine.
Let's go, please, let's go to the salt mines.
I'm sure there's probably a room there that we can barricade ourselves in for a day's sleep.
Exactly.
I wanted a lead on that tree. I figured they might have said something. The one I saw when I drank the blood, with all the bodies hanging on it.
We'll find out. We've got time.
We need somewhere to hide. The salt
We
mine
do.
is our best.
And we're not gonna get back to the plane. Let's go.
I fucking hate this.
Oh,
I hate
Okay,
this so
well,
fucking much.
if- I don't want to risk you guys suddenly dropping dead while driving. If
We're not gonna drop dead if we can get to the salt mine before the
Okay,
sun rises.
let's go.
all right,
now.
I'm driving.
Let's go.
Drive fast, I'll keep up.
Yeah.
I can feel the tension.
Fuck the cops. We'll pay the fines.
I don't think there are any cops around. I haven't seen one anyway.
We're in Alice Springs. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm from Newcastle, I can't comment. The fuck's a cop?
Let go.
Why is no one rolling inside?
No one is rolling inside. That's very.
No! Because Maxie's just
I
decided.
don't have any insight to roll.
Maxie's just decided not to believe
Why
Delilah.
would you steer us astray?
Exactly.
Why would you do that?
Oh my god.
Maxie's not gonna roll
You're
inside
my
because.
friend, and I trust
And
you.
I'm looking after you, I promise.
Better be.
Oh, Maxie just doesn't believe a word coming out of your mouth, so I'm not even gonna bother roll. Maxie just flat out has decided as default not to believe you.
Alright, that's valid.
Okay, well.
Watch me lay all my trust in my coterie mates again and get betrayed.
No, I'm looking at. Delilah would never do anything to Jen.
Are you sure?
Delilah loves Jen.
What an interesting choice. of
Roll
words.
inside on me, I'm being legit.
No.
Alright.
Yeah.
Nora?
Floor it, motherfucker.
Lauren, let's go.
God. Originally, according to Google Maps or Storyteller Maps, it's 20 minutes, but because this group decided to floor it, and since there are no cops
Yeah, I was
around.
gonna say, well, it's also like, you know,
Please
it's
no
like
cops.
pre-dawn. There's
It's
not really a lot of
pre-dawn,
people
there's not a
on
lot
the
of people
Yeah.
on board, except for the occasional road train, but you guys can easily skip
road.
that.
We can pass a road train.
While we're driving, am I allowed to flick up my phone and text that number and go, is the mines unguarded?
You can.
I will do that.
With Charlie right there.
I'm just
Charlie's
gonna
in
be. I'm
the
just
road.
gonna be doing this. Yeah, Charlie's driving. I'm just gonna be doing this.
Uh-huh.
Charlie, would you like to check?
Good.
So, I look.
I'm making sure
You're
you
just
can't
doing-
see it.
doing like this.
Like, don't get me wrong. That's sus.
Yeah.
But-
100%. Charlie also knows nothing about smartphones.
And also, yeah, like, has lived with Jen. Jen will just openly
Eternal.
like
Yeah.
openly sexting, like sitting right next to
Just-
Oh, wow.
right next to
Not
Charlie.
That weird.
I've chosen the best.
I do think what Charlie would think would be like,
That's weird.
it's like, how do you
How you already use
how do you already have friends?
Facebook? You know about Facebook?
No,
Do you know what Facebook is?
vaguely. Is it like something you use for like reunions, like pictures?
Kind of.
See? You know stuff.
I mean, it's in the name.
Yeah.
Look, I try not to get into it, if I'm honest. It's just one way to get ashed.
Have you heard of TikTok?
Yes. I'm afraid I've heard of TikTok.
Too much about TikTok.
I'm going to
Jen is-
dive into the algorithm just to cover my ass, just to make sure that Charlie does not ask me
Jen is always on TikTok.
All
I
right.
mean, they always using these words like trending and stitch and duet, and let me tell you, none of them mean what I think
Oh,
they
well,
mean.
no, really, let me explain it to you. So essentially, trending is...
And as you are explaining
Going to
that,
eat this
you
table.
do receive a message back, a reply that says no,
So it's not guarded.
no. And there's like a heart next to it.
I send a heart back.
All right. You all arrive at the salt mine in record time. It is surrounded at least by chain link fences. It is still within Alice Springs' border, sort of, but it's on a back road that nobody obviously uses. It looks obviously abandoned. And as far as Nora is concerned, she can't see anybody around.
Can I hear anybody around?
Nope.
Let's go.
Wait, so are we just breaking in with the car, or?
No.
Chain link fences with locked chain.
Yeah.
There's
Strength
if
right
there's
there.
if there's a tire iron in the back of one of the cars, grab that.
Little too easy.
Is there razor wire over the top of the chain link?
Yes. And it says private property, keep out.
Jen just tinking. Pulls the private property sign down. Fuck you.
It's an abandoned mine. Let's just get in and find somewhere to crash.
Anyone's got a lockpick?
Oh, fuck it. Is there like a tire iron, like a crowbar in any of
Were
the?
you used for the spare?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab that and bring it
Of
out.
course Nora
Yeah.
would have.
Push the honors.
Yeah. Jen won't go for the lock. We'll put it in in between some of the chain and just pull it off.
Sexy, I like this.
It's just leverage.
It's not good.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. So the door is now open.
I mean, the door is open. There's a big piece of chain that's been peeled away.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
It works.
it works. It's
It works, it
open.
All right, let's move.
Nora walks in first.
I very much don't want Nora here.
Gun is
Jen
House
is
ready.
listening and
Yeah.
ready,
Rifles at the ready.
but is
Jen, you easily cross the threshold.
this place. Well, I mean, it's
it's abandoned.
well, I'm more concerned about the actual building itself, or is it just straight? Is there no building? It's just straight into the mine.
No, there's a actual stretch of a road, and there's an actual mine in there. You can see the entrance
Yeah.
somewhere 500 meters away.
All right.
And there's actual tiny buildings around, but most of the windows have been crashed open. It obviously looks abandoned, as if hobos have been staying there,
Yeah.
crashing
This
the mine.
place is just as abandoned.
500 meters. Maybe we should pull that hole wider and drive the cars through. Take the cars in.
Just running.
500
just
meters.
walk.
Just thinking of future-ass problems.
We can bring.
Well, Nora can bring the cars in.
I can bring the cars in while you guys
Yeah,
sleep.
Nora,
That works.
please bring the cars in. Us inside.
Let's
Alright.
go.
Agreed.
Alright.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Nora's gonna get there before you guys, considering she's driving.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 500 meters.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Oh, fine. All get in the cars. Let's just drive.
Oh, okay. We'll do it that way.
Yeah, fuck it.
And then she'll be able to walk back to the other car and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen will peel the chain link back further. It's gonna scratch up the car, but
Nora's car.
It's already been scratched by the dust and everything. It's okay, I'll get a new one.
You can get. I was gonna say very detailed, but a new one works just as well.
just encouraging her to spend all your money.
Yeah. I don't spend
Straight
it.
up to the fucking front door.
She easily drives you towards the salt mine. There is an actual like door at the entrance. It's not like the door, it's like a hole, and surrounding that door is walls of rock. The door is not even a proper door. It's just a falling apart rotten piece of wood
Delicious.
with a handle on it.
You just push straight through the. Is it rotted enough to just literally just push it straight in?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen just.
Can I take a look around to make sure that it is absolutely abandoned? Like, there's.
Yeah.
Because everything seems to be rotting. Is there anything that looks out of the ordinary before we walk in?
Everything's abandoned. What's in awareness if you would like, but
Yeah, I don't trust like this.
And any chance of specialty in traps would be relevant.
Ooh, I got 2 crates. One of them is a messy crit. 4. 3. 3. No, that counts 2 in this. What do you think?
Just 3.
Great.
Charlie.
Oh fuck! What does that mean? Oh no.
Do 10s count as 2?
No,
that's a different game.
How much
Inside
willpower
when
do
they
I
count
have
as 2.
again? Do I want to spend a willpower?
Tens
on
are
this?
just crits.
Yeah. I got 4 with 2 crits. One of them's a messy crit.
That's a fake.
Ooh.
So does that mean
Messy
6
crit.
and a messy critical? total?
6 in a messy critical. Oh, everyone is gonna. I feel like you're gonna go first. I do want a stain, a masquerade breach, even though. Lose an advantage dot or fail the test.
I'll lose an advantage dot. Fuck it.
Okay.
Do I get to pick which one of my advantage dots disappears?
Yes.
Okay, well, considering our Haven security is already fucked, I'm gonna lose my Haven security.
Yeah, honestly, me too.
Yeah. Shot.
Just get rid of it.
We don't need that anymore.
Okay. Everyone who rolled 3 and above would notice that this place has long been abandoned. It's as if people, even animals, avoid this place because there are no animal tracks around.
That's much
Yes,
worse. I hate that.
that's a bad vibe.
Thanks, I hate it.
That's a bad vibe.
Okay.
This does not pass the vibe check.
No.
So Charlie, for the first time, in response to that, is going to activate Sense the Unseen.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can I try? Hello.
I do now.
Alright, can you please roll since the unseen?
It's just wits aspects for me. It's pretty much the same roll.
Both of
but
you.
I'm looking for.
Why not?
What am I gonna? I'm gonna rouse the blood. I'm gonna be real. That's a fail. So I'm at 2 hunger now.
Yay.
Stop it.
Get some help.
Stop
Honestly.
it. Get some help.
Ooh. Okay. That's 4, and I'm gonna spend a willpower. Okay. Let me see.
Do you want to do
Nice.
that right now?
No. No. Still only 4. It was crit fishing.
Oh man.
Crit vision.
With 4 successes, you would feel as if something is off. However, you cannot put your finger as to why, Charlie.
Yeah, I hate that.
I wish you could tell when people are using all specs.
Yeah. Charlie looking around sus is not unusual.
Yeah,
That's
no, it's
true.
not. It's not.
I feel like Jen's the one with the most like physically obvious fucking powers as well. Glow eyes.
and yet
And
somehow
Jen-
I'm the master.
Jen is Eyes of the Beast, and
the claws and the cat ears.
well, it doesn't have the claws and the cat ears because shape change isn't active yet, and hasn't frenzied recently. So
Open the door.
Yeah, it's-
yeah, Jen pushes the door in.
The door doesn't make a sound as it opens.
That's weird.
However, if you look further in, there is actual torchlight somewhere there. There is light inside.
Can I smell anything?
Just smells like dust and salt.
At least I can still smell the dust and the salt.
At least it's not dust free.
Jen will just turn around after like a moment, like of only smelling like dust and salt, and just like who's closest to Jen right now.
Certainly me.
Jen will just turn and just make sure that they can still smell Maxie. Just like, okay, no, it's good. I'm good. Sorry, I'm paranoid. Okay.
Something's not right.
Yeah, happy to help.
Love you, sweetheart.
You just smell brand.
Is anything about the vibe of this place reminiscent of that offshore mine that Charlie and Maxie have experienced?
Yeah.
There is.
Interesting.
It has the same vibe. That's what I would describe it. It has the same feel. It's as if you are back underneath the ocean.
I hated it down there.
Can we
and I hate
find
it there. I hate it here.
Is there like stepping into? Is there any like side doors or anything like that?
Stepping into the room is just one big circular room. And in the middle, there is a slab with a phrase, "Only the Messiah can receive the blessings inside." And there is a door that is named, or at least there is a sign on top of the door, a metal door that says Messiah.
And it's written in English.
It's written in English.
Interesting.
Are there any other doors?
As you look around, Jen, to look for other doors, the door where you went into is gone.
Great,
Oh God.
great.
Sense the unseen immediately. I'm
Nora,
trying to find those doors again.
Is Nora in here or was Nora behind us?
Nora is in here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just looking around at all those. And looking
Well,
at
I'm like Jen sort of like looks at their phone and is like, we've got how many minutes before we all decide to like drop dead?
Jen, as you look at your phone, the clock, the time has stopped moving.
God.
Ooh.
And you feel as if you're not sure at first because it's quite dark in here. But as all of you look around a little bit more, you notice that all your colors are fading away.
Colors?
Yep.
So we're like desaturating.
We're
I mean,
Turning
like
black and
black and white.
even with Eyes of the Beast.
Yep. And even with your eyes of the beast, as you look around, you can feel all your disciplines start to just disappear and deactivate.
So like sense the unseen is fading as
Yep.
I'm trying to use
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was about to say. Sense the unseen.
Yeah,
just
all the
doesn't
idea of
work.
suddenly not being able to sense everyone's beast is just wigging Jen. Jen's like, like reaches out to like, no.
I
yours?
grab Jen's hand
Yeah,
as well.
all
and I'm
definitely
just
just checking
Feel
it
that?
all here.
what? Okay, you know weird stuff normally. What's this all about?
I don't know. It's like a like an off switch.
Intelligence occult, Charlie.
Yes. Would a blood magic specialty matter at all here? I tend to think it wouldn't, but
Yeah, I think, yeah.
maybe at least to help me verify it's definitely not.
Definitely not lucky you.
I don't need my discipline cards anymore.
Yeah, fascinating. I'm just
Clean
gonna
those away.
put those.
Okay.
I'm gonna arouse again,
Through
and
the
I will
paper
get
shredder.
hungrier again.
Yeah.
Funny thing enough, Charlie, as you try to rouse your
Oh,
blood,
it's not gonna let me rouse,
you're
is it?
not.
Oh!
Oh no!
Realized it as you said it. I was like, oh no. Oh, my toys.
That's worse.
they're gone.
It's so much worse.
Guess who's burning a willpower then?
Okay, Delilah is holding Jen's hand.
Yeah.
We're tired at this point in time.
All right, that's 4 successes for Charlie's occult check.
With 4 successes, Charlie, you would know that you have, even by accident or
By design.
by design, walked into the labyrinth, or at least one leg of it.
Oh.
You would know that the labyrinth figuratively and literally eats people. Once you enter in there, you might have a hard time coming back.
All right. You at this point forward, you cannot trust what you see. I think we're in some kind of ancient and extremely powerful maze.
Who's wearing a belt?
I am.
Yeah.
I got this.
Excellent. Jen will, because Jen's wearing 2 belts, Jen will take off both their belts and get everyone to take off their belts and loop them together and basically loop all our hands together.
That's actually super cute. All right.
Just like, if we can't trust what we see, we need to be able to stay connected.
Wait, so why is everyone freaking out?
Thought as much. I would
You're not
like to
affected.
go to Nora and just tolerate this, and I would like to check her pulse.
She is still, heart is still beating. There is still pulse, and she's warm underneath your
Okay.
hand.
Do ghouls, I can't remember, do ghouls have slightly lower heartbeat than normal humans, or are they just...
They're normal.
Okay, yeah. Cool, so Nora's still real. Radical.
Yeah.
Nora, can you see the door we came through?
No.
So the powers of our blood are not accessible to us right now.
Yes.
I'm latching everyone together.
You do not.
the
Yeah,
belts.
Delilah is like glued to you again.
Yeah, no, like,
Fear JPEG. Okay, we stick together and we stick close. Agreed?
What does that sign say? What we just read? Only the Messiah. What did it say?
well, I don't feel particularly holy. Do any of you? Other than being full of holes.
Sorry,
and you get
What
shot.
does it say exactly word for word again?
Only the Messiah can retrieve the blessings inside.
Where are we?
Charlie?
Salt mine.
Look, I've had this worm in the back of my mind since we heard that word Bahari. It's not something I know much about, but
I don't know anything about it.
No.
in kindred society, there are religions, right? There are cults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people in my clan have their own sort of versions of this too, but not everyone thinks Cain is the best. You know, the sort of father of all kindred, and like the Sabbat worship him. A lot of them, anyway, but not all of them. Some of them worship Lilith. who's
Like
Girl.
the mother of monsters?
Yeah. Well, she's had
Adam's
a lot
first
of,
wife.
Well, yeah, lots of different traditions, lots of different names, right? But look, I'm not a scholar of this stuff. I don't know. It's just that the Bahari are like, they're Lilith people. That's what I know them as. So
But do you know what this is?
I don't know. Do I? I doubt that I do. There's just the Messiah business. This
Only the Messiah
has got, you know,
Well, the Messiah isn't Jesus the Messiah?
Jesus is a Messiah.
A
And
Messiah.
Messiah is just an old word that means, you know, the one who deserves to do this, the person anointed to bear this burden or to make this.
The chosen one, essentially.
God.
Well, how do you know who the Messiah is? Do we
I mean,
just
usually doesn't the Messiah usually receive some kind of message from a higher power?
Sure.
Messiahs are chosen.
Yeah.
It depends on what Messiah and which historical. They're all chosen different ways.
I'm going to sort of just approach the door. Is like that? Is it a door or a doorway?
It's a door. It's a metal door. I mean, it's the only way in or out. So can't we just open and go through with it or something?
I don't think we can open it.
I mean, we can try. Aren't you guys like really strong?
Not anymore.
I'm going
not
to.
anymore.
Not anymore.
I mean, technically, Jen's strength doesn't actually come from their potence, so
That
Yeah,
makes-
I mean-
so that you would be the strongest out of all of us.
yeah.
Yes, actually.
Jen,
You're like giving the door a tug.
I mean, Charlie's also strong. I mean, why don't we just try opening the door before we freak out? And I don't want to get
does it
stuck
have a
in
door
here.
handle or is it?
There is a door handle. It's round.
Oh.
Come on, muscles.
Are you kidding me? God, if I get my soul sucked out,
Hmm?
what soul?
I wasn't
I
gonna
was
say.
waiting.
Let's go.
Okay,
One way forward, no way back.
forging ahead. Here we go. Jen will try the
What's
door
the
handle.
worst that can happen?
The door handle opens easily for Jen.
What? Push the door open. Just.
As you push the door open, it is just dark inside.
I can't see anything. Stick.
Don't like that.
You think your phone flashlight?
Yeah,
don't you?
Jen will bring out their
Yeah.
phone flashlight.
I don't have a smartphone.
It doesn't penetrate through the darkness.
Okay, we're back here again, Charlie, with the impenetrable darkness.
Is this a throwback to your
Yeah.
little underwater adventure?
Yes.
Okay, does the darkness eat people?
No, it was just unpleasant.
Unpleasant. Great.
This is why I thought it was oblivion. Like the place where dead things go.
Well, we are dead things.
I certainly feel
I'm not
Yeah, I was
dead.
punching Nora.
I love
Nora
you,
looks
Nora.
very
Maybe you
upset.
should stay on here.
Yeah, Nora.
But I also don't want to leave you behind.
I
Only the
are we
Messiah
gonna
may possibly-
scout it first, or are we just going to go through? Like,
How do you scout something without going through it?
I don't know. I don't know.
we're flying blind, Nora. We don't have.
Only the Messiah may pass through to get gifts. What gifts? For what?
Our gifts?
Why is this here? You want me to get our gifts back?
I'm assuming
Maybe.
we're stopping whatever this shadow is that the Inquisition people saw.
Same one that fucked up.
That was in the tunnels, though. From what I remember. Does this look like my vision?
This looks like your vision.
Interesting.
The shadows were pretty hostile under the water as well.
Hostile shadows. I hate this.
You get
Okay.
used to it.
Jen will pull the door closed again
Mm-hmm.
and say, somebody else try it.
Okay, I will try the door handle.
Doesn't open.
Can I try the door handle?
Doesn't open.
Charlie.
Process of elimination, man. Give it a go.
No change.
Well, Nora, you're the alive one. Feel like giving it a shot? We're all
Nora?
cursed. We can't be messiahs.
Okay. Nora opens the door.
Great, that's two.
Why did I open the door, though?
Yeah, Jen. Sorry.
I'm dead.
I don't think that's the deciding factor here.
No, it's not.
I don't like this.
What did 8 say to you again, Nora?
About what? Wait, which part though?
Wait, no, fuck, I wasn't there for that.
No, I was. When 8 spoke to you, when she first arrived and gave you guys your day off, what'd she say to you again?
Can't remember.
Welcome home.
Yeah, oh.
She said welcome home.
I'm going to take the back of Nora's shirt and drag her away from the door.
My arm is tightening around Jen's.
Wait, do you think I've been here before or what?
No,
I've never been here.
I believe you.
Jen will undo all the belts around people's wrists and start making like a
A
rope,
giant- yeah.
basically, and just hold this.
It's a golden thread.
I'm gonna hold that, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna also be like, help me.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And
We'll hand in hand this.
Yes.
Jen is going to take the other end of the rope that they've made and
Put it
just
to your belt.
Hmm?
Put it.
This is the belt.
yeah, no, you've got all my belts.
Oh, you got all
Yeah,
that.
no. So
Okay.
there's what 4, 5. The chain.
The
There's a
chain.
chain on Jen's belt as well. Like yeah, just making the longest.
We have some length.
We don't. Yeah, we've got some belt length. We're making a rope.
Oh god, can't be a Vampire the Masquerade game without a ton of belts.
Yeah,
Always.
exactly.
And leather.
Well, it's not fucking D&D where everyone's got rope in their bag.
Exactly.
Alright, so
No.
I'm
So-
I'm just gonna go as far as the
Instead we have
belts will let me.
meters of our-
I'll be back in a minute.
Here's hoping.
All right.
Jen's just holding onto one end of the belt, like hold tight.
wait, what?
We are.
Stay here. I'll be back in a minute. And Jen will step
Jen,
into the darkness.
Please be
And
safe.
just walk as far as the belts will let them.
Jen, the moment you enter or cross that threshold, penetrate the darkness, so to speak, the door shuts behind you,
Fuck's sake.
and it disappears for everyone else in the room,
Fuck.
including the sign of Messiah. So the belt is just
Jen stuck in the wall.
stuck in the wall.
All of our belts.
Oh, we're in fucking looking glass now.
I hate this. No. Why?
Hey, you left
Poured out
this
the
time.
I know. This time Jen
We're gonna
left.
bash through this.
Promise. I said I'd be right back.
Shut up.
You lied to me.
I'm never living that one down. Anyway,
Whosoever pulls out this belt from this wall.
maybe worth it. May possess the power of Jen.
Oh my god.
Jen,
So the tablet is gone as well, like with the engraving.
the engraving is still there.
Wait, but you said it's changed.
But no, only the door is gone.
The door is gone. The Messiah is gone. The sign.
Yeah,
plate.
that's what I was saying. You said the sign.
Yeah, but the
Oh.
the tablet in the middle of the room is still there.
Still there.
Okay.
Jen, the first thing you see as your eyes adjusted to the darkness is that it is a long, really long hallway, and on both sides are mirrors reflecting you to infinity.
That's my personal nightmare.
I was gonna say, Jen is vain, but not that vain. Is it how wide is it? Is it like touch with both hands wide or?
It's just one person wide.
Oh my
Exactly.
No.
So much worse.
But there is light at the end of this.
Jen's just like. Oh. Is the other end of the belt stuck in the wall as well?
Yes.
Jen just sort of gives it a little tug. It's like, oh fuck.
I'm gonna try calling out to Jen. I'm just screaming into the wall at this point in time.
Jen doesn't hear anything.
Fuck.
It's okay.
I need the Messiah in my answer.
All right. Okay. I said I'd come back, and I will come back. And I will get back to them. All right. And Jen will start walking forward slowly, carefully, checking the ground, and keeping an eye on the mirrors as well for any irregular movement.
Jen, as you walk through the hallway of mirrors, we move back to our group in the circular room. The tablet is still there, but the door is gone, and Nora is freaking out.
Okay. Right.
What?
What did we just do?
This room is probably going to change again at some point.
What did they just do?
Well, so what? Are we just gonna starve here? Am I gonna be what?
No, this
Let's.
I'm feeling for any cracks around the door. I
Only
want
the
Jen back.
Messiah. Only the Messiah may enter
to receive the gifts.
receive the gifts. And only Jen was able to open it apart from Nora.
You might be able to come back the way they came from.
We just can't. You're gonna. It's just that it's not gonna let us follow.
I don't know. It might have other things in plan for us. You have to understand. I think this place. There are some places like this that are like alive. They're like hives of magical energy. And
Delilah, if you want to have a vision, now would be a great time to do it.
I would if I could.
Yeah, I know you can't control. I'm just praying right
Guys?
now.
Guys, the tablet's changed.
what?
Okay, let's just give it a read.
Immediately going to the tablet.
Yep. What's
Run
up?
to the tablet.
All of you look at the tablet,
look off
and
the-
all of you all understood what it means. And a door appears once again, and it says followers.
What have we done?
We fucked up.
What have we done?
Jen, out of all of us.
What do we do?
We follow.
They didn't know.
How could we have known?
We have. This is the way through now.
Yeah.
This is what we've done, so this is what we've got.
This is what we've got to do.
Step by step. One after the other. Until we find something.
Or
Anything.
let's go through together. I mean, it's just followers, right?
Yeah.
Multiple.
Yeah, all of us.
This is us.
All four of us.
But it's not you.
No, I'm coming with you.
I'm not cursing you too.
No. This is... Jen went through that door.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to go through that door. And those blessings... Well, I want it.
I know. I know.
Oh, don't you want it too? You're gonna let Jen have the blessings?
No.
We've got to take them.
They can't know. They can't know why.
Okay. So let's do what we seem to do best. And lie to Jen.
Oh god. What a circle this has been.
Come on. Only way out is through.
You know what it is? It's fucking contrapasso. This is what souls in Dante's hell go through. You get your sins visited back upon you, ironically inverted.
We have to do this now.
Can't let Jen have the blessings.
No,
No.
but it is cruelty to take them without telling them why. That's what we have to do.
Okay.
I'll go first.
You sure? Even if I asked you not to, you would come along, wouldn't you?
Till the end.
I'll offer my hand, and I'm genuinely just gonna hold Nora's hand behind me as we walk.
To be honest, we're less able to stop her than we've ever been.
Yep, that is actually very true. She didn't listen to me beforehand when I could control her mind.
Right?
This sucks.
Walking in.
The only way out is through.
Delilah goes first, followed by Maxie and Nora, who took a deep breath before walking into the darkness. Charlie, very last person.
Don't need a breath. Just take a step.
In the moment all four of you step through that door, it closes behind you and disappeared the same way it disappeared earlier. This time, however, you walk straight into another circular room, similar to the one earlier, but there are 9 doors here that are all open. Just as Jen reached the end of the tunnel and sees all 4 standing there in a similar room. You're not sure if it's the same room, but it looks like the same room. But this time there are 9 doors that are open.
Did I enter from the same area as them, or on the opposite side, or
They all enter the same area, same
is
doorway.
it the same door?
I assume there's no belt hanging from a wall, so.
So I don't normally do this.
Did I just go in a circle?
This is not... I'm just gonna hug Jen. I don't normally do this, but I'm just like,
What happened?
What happened to you?
A hallway of mirrors, and then I was here.
That's a lot less pleasant. We just walked through the door. Our door said followers.
we be the followers of the Grand Messiah.
No, don't call me that. That's
No?
horrible.
Oh, well, you know.
I'm not a leader of my equals. Like,
Right.
we're friends.
So, that door was your turn.
What are these doors? Is there a tablet in the middle? Like,
There is a tablet in the middle that says, "There are 9 gifts and blessings in this room. Take one."
is there anything above any of the doors?
It's just a number. 1 to 9.
Fucking take one. I'm gonna take it as a clue. Fuck. It's fine. This is where our roads are leading this entire time.
Are the numbers above the doors like numbers, or are they written, or are they like Roman?
No, it's numbers.
Okay.
Yes, Arabic.
Delilah is going to walk up with the one that's under 8. Just looking up at it.
Yeah?
And she is going to turn and smile at everyone and look at Jen and say sorry.
What? No.
This one's mine. And she takes a step back. And
No!
The moment Delilah takes a step back into the darkness, it closes immediately after her.
Why is she apologizing?
Well, we did our best.
Sorry, blessings.
Don't apologize, explain! Tell me what's going on!
I will take a step away towards door number 4. Just. Has that ever been my style? And I'm gonna go through door number 4.
And it closes rapidly after Maxie.
Charlie, please don't leave me. Please tell me what's going on.
Well, Jen, basically, we just wants the blessings, really, Nora says. As she goes towards number 6. And the door closes behind her.
Hi, Jen.
Don't. Tell me what's going on. Don't leave me. Promise.
One thing. I told you. I'd never lie to you.
Don't lie.
This isn't what you deserve.
So why are you doing it?
Because you're the only one who can. I'm gonna step through door number 9.
No.
It closes behind Charlie. One by one, all the doors closed. And as time passes, one door opens to reveal a staircase that is going up. With an unlit torch that slowly started blazing into life.
Fine. We do it alone then. And Jen will take the torch and start ascending the staircase.
It seemed like an eternity of walking upward. The walls of this staircase is the same as earlier. A long hallway of mirrors. As Jen walks up one by one, we could see Delilah, Nora, Maxie, and Charlie walking behind Jen. Though Jen, when they look at their own reflection, there is just them. After what felt like an eternity, we reach the end of the staircase, and it revealed another circular room, but this time it is an open space. You can see red sky, reminiscent of dusk. There are 9 statues of skeletal figures holding red candles. And in the middle of this crowd of skeletal statues is an old crone sitting on the ground. She has long white hair, sunken bones. She looked like she hasn't eaten in a long time. But she moves as she looked up at you and says, "Welcome home."
This isn't my home. I don't suppose you're gonna tell me what's going on either.
I can answer your questions, child. You are, after all, the Messiah.
I don't want to be a messiah. I want my friends. I want my family back. Everybody keeps lying to me and nobody tells me what's going on. And I'm trying my best and it's just not enough. I'm just somebody's stupid pet. So, unless you're gonna tell me what's going on, I'd really just like to leave.
The 9 blessings, as they call it. What did you hear? Only the Messiah can retrieve the blessings inside.
Then why did all my friends disappear?
Why did you think they disappeared?
They just went through those doors and they wouldn't tell me anything. They left me again. I should have taken that fucking deal. I should have just gone back to WA.
What is your name, child?
Which name?
Your name.
I feel like I need a new one now. I feel like I need to reinvent again. Can't be Harry, can't be Arrernte, because Arrernte keeps getting left behind.
I would tell you all the answers if you would listen to my story, even just for a little while. It's been a long time since I have seen another soul around here.
I don't have a soul.
All beings do, even those not living anymore.
I'll listen.
Once upon a time, in the barren land that is dead beyond what is known as the Garden of Eden, 10 children walked hand in hand, small hands holding onto each other. Walking through the red desert, sharing each other's hopes and despairs as one. It's an old story, often told in hushed tones. Foolish, arrogant humans thought that they could replace Jehovah. And so Jehovah casted them out into the cursed lands to die. The only thing that kept them safe is the Tower of Lilith. That's not really the real story here. They were just children. Just children born during the time of Enoch. They were not Enochians, but Lilins. Taught by Liliths the ways of the disciplines as she had taught Cain. However, they were seen as a sign of apocalypse. Hunted down till there's barely any of them left. Small handful. One night, the seer of the group foresaw that the Enochians of the distant lands will destroy the village where these youths live. And so, with the guidance of the elders of these children, they proclaim one as the Messiah to receive the words of Lilith to guide them in these times. They will have to receive the hopes and gifts to be able to hear the Dark Mother's words. At the time, a young healer was proclaimed as the Messiah. With a pact made by the youths that they will share each other's hope and despair, they have decided that they will go to the place of worship as a group to support the young healer in receiving the gifts that will enable them to hear the words of Lilith. The first gift was in the form of a black branch that radiated the gift of mind. As the healer reached for it, one of their friends, a young hunter, grabbed her hand and said to her, "We promised to share the hope and despair as one, right?" Before pushing the healer away and taking the first gift in an act of greed. Stealing it before the Messiah. With that, the friendship that everyone had dissolved, and it all devolved into greed. One by one, the gifts were taken away, stolen away by the healer's so-called friends. Prime went to the poet, force was taken by the warrior, matter was snatched by the gatherer, correspondence stolen by the messenger, life fought for by the handler. The spirit was just grabbed by the youngest sister. In jealousy, the older sister took entropy. And finally, the last gift. Time. The last one, the healer's best friend, pretended till the very end before betraying them for the gift of time. And so, with 9 of the gifts stolen, the healer went up the steps to the altar, where they find out that all 9 gifts that is going to give them hope are actually 9 trials designed to push the Messiah to conquer despair or die trying.
I don't think I like that story.
Only the Messiah can retrieve the blessings inside, but the blessings are truly despair in disguise.
I don't like that story.
Nobody who comes through that door really do.
So they just sacrifice themselves instead?
Jen, you notice one by one that the red candles, have started illuminating. And blood has started pouring from their hands. And you hear Delilah's voice call out from one of the statues. Jen, as you listen to this crone's words and you look at the statues one by one lighting itself up on fire and blood pouring out from its hands, from one of the statues, you hear Delilah's voice calling out your name.
Jen.
No.
There's too much to say, and I don't have nearly enough words to say them. Though, God, I wish I had more time in the world.
You do have more time.
But with everything happening so fast and with worlds colliding, I want you to remember 3 things. 3 things that you taught me. That even though this world can be so cruel, and that no one ever seems to give you a chance, you've proven to me that you can still be kind and compassionate, no matter what. Even in the face of absolute hopelessness. And I never want you to lose your kindness and heart. In the short time I've met you, you've become a dear friend to me. And I can see that you would too go miles for your family. And you've proven to me that there will always be good, no matter what. And that your heart will never fade. I also know that your road's not going to be easy. And I wish I was there to help you with it. But I know you're gonna have the strength to do this. Even if we're not there.
I need you here.
I know you're gonna have the strength to carry on. And I have so much faith in you. That even in the darkness, you're still gonna be you. And you're not gonna ever change, and I don't ever want you to change. And it warms my heart to know that you're going to be safe. Most of all, I want to thank you for giving me a family when I felt like I've lost mine. And for accepting me no matter what. Thank you for being there for me and always having compassion for every single one of us. And you've done so much for me. And I hope you can forgive me for this. Please don't waver. And please know that, my friend, that I love you. Please don't ever forget me. It's dark here, but it warms my heart knowing that you're gonna be okay.
I'm not okay.
Please look after yourself.
Come back.
love you. Jen, you hear another voice. Maxie's voice coming from another statue.
So, this hurts a lot, but pain stopped being a paralytic a while ago, so I think I can get something out. Oh, Jesus. A story of two slaves, but only at the end. What a thing, right? God, I wish I'd told you. I wish I'd shown you. But one part of escaping a leash is that you feel a noose every time you see another one, and you get scared. I wanted to try, and as always, I had a plan, and as always, I didn't say anything. Because if I'd failed, I didn't want you to know. I would rather you see me as an uncaring bastard than someone like you who tried to take your hand and teach you how to run, only to not be strong enough. I've never cared much for kindred. I'm sorry that was the only part of me you suffered, but I care for those like me. Caged, leashed, staring at the moon through a stained glass window of mocking laughter. Maybe past this, well, for you, past this, maybe it can be different. Maybe it can be enough. I think that's something I know you need to hear. I remember needing to hear it. So, you were enough, Jen. For all of it. For all of us. You were enough. That's why it can be you. Why my part in all of this is... it's gonna be worth it. I know we never really got along, but I have a favor. I don't know how long this is gonna drag, and I don't know what happens. But, if you have the chance, and if I don't, please take care of my daughter. She likes you. She has good taste. And she wants a family. And I think you do too. Run, Jen. Fly. Howl at the moon again one day. For all of us who snapped our leashes. You were enough, Jen. Good enough. Kind enough. Wild enough. Now be strong enough. Find it. Okay? Run and find it.
Fucking asshole. Then you hear another voice. But this time it's Nora's voice. It's coming from one of the statues, and you have to strain to hear it. It's there. Oh, it's really, really cold in here, Jen. I feel like my heart and body is freezing to the ground, but I feel like it's all worth it. It's to save the world, right? I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna survive this. But I know Maxie will. Probably. I mean, you guys are immortal, right? So I'm just one mortal person in here. If ever you do survive this, which I know you do, you're the Messiah. Please keep Maxie safe. fine, Maxie. I don't know. It's just so cold. Thank you, Jen, for being my friend. It was fun. I had fun. I felt this is a long time coming. Death doesn't really scare me, but oh fuck, this is painful.
I'm sorry.
Save the world, Jen.
I don't want to do it alone.
Save the world.
Fuck.
Jen, you hear one last voice from one of the last statues in this room.
Hi, Jen. I want to thank you. You're not like anyone I've ever met in this life or the last one. I don't know how you do it, seeming so alive after 100 years of death. You inspire me. I do know, actually. It's hope. You know, I'm always reading Dante. Lasciate ogni speranza voi che entrate. That's what it says on the gates of hell. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. And I know it feels like hope has left you, Jen. Like we have all left you. But you know what most of us can't ever seem to learn, Jen. Hope doesn't leave you. It is that thing with feathers perching in your soul, singing that tune without words. Never stops at all. I know it feels like hell, Jen. But hell can't have you like it can have me. The dirt's piling high, but I've died in a ditch before, and I can do it again. So for all of us, Jen, hell can't have you. Your feathers are too fine. You keep hope.
But you're all gone. Can't do this alone. Please. What am I supposed to do?
Beat the cycle. What do you want the most, child?
I want everything to be better. I want them to live. I want whatever is ruining the world to stop. And after it's better, I want to go home.
Where is home?
I don't know anymore. Because it was here. It was on that stupid plane with them. For just a little while, I had a home again. And now they're gone. And I don't even know if I can go back. I can't go back to Sydney. I can't go back to Perth. I just want them back. I want them to be okay. I can't look after Nora like Maxie was because she's gone. I can't look after Maxie like Nora was because they're gone. And I can't help. I can't help Delilah learn to be a kindred because she's gone and she was only like me for like a week. And I can't I can't have Charlie anymore. I can't do this by myself. I've never done anything by myself. I've always had someone telling me what to do or helping me see, or just there to talk things through with. What's the point of being the Messiah if you don't have these people with you? Thinking leading nothing and leading no one is pointless.
Every gift has a price. Freedom has a price. If you could turn back time, would you do it? Even with the price that all your friends and family would not remember who you are anymore. Not even your owners, not even your sire. You would just be somebody who knows about what happened, who knows about what's about to happen, but they will never know who you are. To them, you are a stranger.
But I could meet them again, couldn't I?
Definitely. That's how life is.
Will it fix everything?
That's up for you to decide.
I just want to stop the world from ending. And if it means that everybody has to forget who I am, then that's fine. I'm not important. One person in the grand scheme of things.
But you are important to them. Or not, it sounded like.
I don't know what to do. I don't want them to suffer. It's not fair. I don't know what to do. I don't want them to forget, because I feel like I made a difference. But I don't want them to suffer from me. I don't know what to do. I've never done this by myself before.
The crone smiles at you. The path is lonely, and you will carry a heavy burden. But Even as you say that you don't know what to do, you know what to do. Deep in your heart, you already know what to do.
Whatever it takes. If that means that everybody forgets I exist, then I will just find them again and I can meet them again. If it means I have to give up everything just to make sure that that the world doesn't end and that they don't have to keep hurting. This is how I need to look after them.
The crone produces an hourglass from her robes, lifts it up to you. Have you decided? You are still allowed to make a different wish.
My wish is always going to be for those I care about to not hurt. And for this apocalypse to not happen. I'm supposed to save the world, apparently. So, let's avert the apocalypse.
Let's undo the apocalypse, he says. Do you know the reason why you were chosen?
No.
You are one of the few souls unstained in this world. And that makes you one of the pure ones.
What? I don't... Okay. I don't feel very pure. I feel very empty. I feel very lonely. And I honestly don't know my worth beyond what other people think of me. But I felt like I meant something, like I was worth something to my coterie. I must have been worth something for them to hurt themselves to keep me safe. What do I do after this?
Whatever you want.
Okay. Okay.
You take the hourglass.
Yep.
Take the hourglass. She turns it. Then she smiles. And for a minute there, you see a whole different woman not an old crone, not even the same.
Sorry.
And for a minute there, you see an old, not the old woman, but a different person. You see somebody wholly different. And she looked beautiful in your eyes. Words cannot describe what she is, how she looked like. And even as you laid your eyes upon her, you will soon forget it. But her words echo in your mouth, in your mind. But her words echo in your mind as you close your eyes. And she says, "Welcome home." And that's where we'll end the story for this evening. Thank you guys very much for joining us for episode 7 of Red Center by Night. It's been a very emotional moment. And I hope everyone takes a deep breath after this. My name is Serena, and I am the storyteller for this evening.
My name is Max. My name is Kai, and I play Maxie. Just Maxie now.
My name is Hollow, and I play the Messiah.
Name's Izzy, and I play Delilah.
I am Adam, and I've played Charlie.
And with that, episode 7 closes its chapter. And we'll see you for the finale next month. Thank you guys, and goodbye.